Hello everyone. So today we are going to see how we can complete the RPA challenge without writing a single piece of code using UiPath. Okay. So we know whenever we are working with the RPA challenge and whenever after entering the details here, right, in each of the fields, like after entering the details in each of the fields, like whenever we hit on submit, the layout of this labels will be getting changed, right? And we know the selectors. So in UiPath, we will be telling this as a selector, right? So whenever we refresh the page and or whenever if we do submit, click on submit, that time the selector is going to get changed dynamically, right? So at the time, what we will be doing, so to overcome this problem, like what are all the things we have done, like we will be choosing the stable selector by getting into the UI Explorer window. We'll be going through the all the attribute names. So in the attribute names, we will be selecting the stable attribute, right? This is one way, and the other way is like we will be using the anchor based activity, right? So in this today's video, like I'm not going to show about those things because like in YouTube you will be finding many videos which are related to that. So in today's video, like I'm going to show you one more way, that is like without writing a single line of code. Okay. So by using what we are going to see. So recently UiPath has released one new feature or new tool, that is nothing but Clipboard AI. So by leveraging that UiPath Clipboard AI, we are going to achieve the same task. Okay. So here today in today's video, we will be focusing only on the data entry part. Okay. Apart from that, I have the Excel file already downloaded in my local machine. So I'm going to take that as an input and I'm going to leverage the UiPath's Clipboard AI feature. And here I'm going to do the data entry thing. Okay. So let's see how we can do that. So to do that, like first of all, like we have to install the Clipboard AI application. That is a desktop application. So in the description of this video, I'll attach the link. So maybe you guys can download it from there. So here you can see there is a desktop application which is named as UiPath Clipboard AI, right? So what is mean by clipboard? Like whenever we are going to copy some data, like we will be doing the right click and we will be copying to the clipboard, right? So that is like just like copying, so that we can access those contents whenever we want to paste it somewhere, right? So similarly here also it is still the meaning is same, but here we have one more thing, that is AI. AI is nothing but artificial intelligence, right? So here we have multiple labels, basically phone number, last name, email. So we have so many labels, right? So what we are going to do is like we are going to leverage that clipboard. So it will be copying all the data, and when we are going to paste, right, how it is going to work is based on the field labels, it is going to paste the data. Okay, so that's how clipboard A works. Okay, so I'll show you the quick demo of it. So here the main thing is like we have to choose our source, that is like the source data. Okay, so where we have our source data, from the in Excel file only we will be getting our source data, right? So let me take you to the source file. So I have already loaded the source file. I'm going to open that source file first. So here is our source file, right? So now what I'm going to do, just observe closely. Like whenever you invoke that clipboard application, which was available in my desktop, right? So I have invoked that already. And as you can see, when I hold my mouse, right, you will be seeing something got popped up. So what is this? This is nothing but the clipboard AI tool. Okay. So first you have to do the selection. So from here to here, this is our source data, right? So I have selected my source data. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this copy cells option. Okay, so what it will do in the back end, like it will be copying all the data and it will be getting stored in UiPath Clipboard AI is temporary memory. Okay, so now we have to get into our target application. Okay, so here what is our target application? Our target application is nothing but RPA challenge. This is a web application, right? So this is our target application. Okay, again I'm hovering over on the top, and as you can see, last time when we were copying in the Excel, when we have indicated our Excel, that time it was showing us copy cells, but now you can see it is automatically detecting the type of the application. Okay, that's why it is given as copy window. Okay, so now where we want to paste it, in this web application only we need to paste it, right? What I'm going to do, just I'm going to click this paste in form, or else you can use the shortcut Control Alt V. Okay, I'm going to click this paste in form. So as soon as I do click, AI will analyze now, and then post analyzing, what it is going to do is it is going to paste our content. See, it is matching, right? Now it is started pasting the data. So as you can see, it is pasting the details perfectly, right? So, and also you can see, like, this is the second row, right? In our Excel, this is the second row of data. And if you want to get into the next things also, you can click this pagination icon, and then you can get into the next set of data. Okay, now we have pasted first page, right? So Clipboard AI also indicates whether you have pasted that content or not. How? Like, just if I click this, see, you are getting one asterisk icon, right? This indicates this data has been already pasted in the target application. Okay, so now let's get into our second data. I'm going to click on submit manually, but again, this can be leveraged using RPA. Okay, for now we are concentrating how UiPath Clipboard AI works only. Okay, so here now we have prepared our next page, right? So now again I'm going to click on paste data. As soon as I click on paste data, again it will match the labels, and it will start pasting the contents. As you can see, it started filling, right? It works like a charm, right? So again, I'm going to do submit, and again we have to repeat the same cycle which we have done for the last two iterations. Okay, and as soon as we reach the end, right? So all the data has been copied, so we will be reaching the end also. So no more data will be there in the clipboard. So the data will be getting completed, and also the challenge as well, it will also gets completed. Okay, so basically here it works with the help of AI. So like a chat GPT, right? So if you want to build a selector, you can prompt on chat GPT, like asking to build a dynamic selectors. And also if you want to write a VB script code, you can leverage chat GPT, right? And it is pretty similar to that only. It is also basically it is also thinking on its own, and based on the column names, right? From our Excel, we have the column names, first name, last name, company name. So basically it is comparing here, and also in the target application we have the labels, right? So basically it is comparing these two, and it is started pasting the content. Okay, again here one more thing to notice is, like, the labels need not to be same. Okay, in Excel it can be company, okay, or role also, it can be just like role. Okay, so even if it has the value as role, right, it uses the a artificial thing, so it will think on its own and it will do its job. Okay, so this is how clipboard AI works. So did we write any code in UiPath Studio? So did we open the UiPath Studio first? No, right? Like, without writing a single piece of code, we were able to achieve this. Okay. And here, like, in what are all the other places we can do? Not only the web application, we can automate, like, we can do the data entry in the desktop applications, or else we can do the things in the Citrix also. Okay. And the use cases, like, if we want to process the insurance claims, right? So basically, like, if we want to extract the data from the PDF, like, we will be using there are two kinds of PDFs will be available, right? One is image based PDF, and the other one is editable PDF. So from the editable PDF we can just get those values just by using read PDF text, but whereas in image based PDF we have to use OCR, right? So instead of using OCR, like we can actually use this clipboard AI so that everything will be copied from the PDF and then it can be pasted in the target application. So the best example would be like automating the insurance claims, because each time the format of the insurance form will be going to get changed, right? And some of the fields may be there and some of the field labels will be different to forms, right? So there, like we can use this clipboard AI so that we will be able to extract the correct information, and also in the target application while entering the data, again, like here we did, right? Similarly, like we can do the data entry in the target application also. Okay. So this is one of the use case which I can tell you for now, but there are a lot more use cases which you can think of, right? So whatever use cases that you think of, right, and you feel it is going to give some positive impact. Okay, so those use cases you can leave in the comment section